morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your what's cracking. I'm going to put the training groups, it sounds funny calling them training groups, the classes, the get-togethers, let's call them the get-togethers, up on underneath my videos this morning. So if you're interested in doing one of those groups, I've put the instructions down. Just email me. I'm only taking 10 into each group, so if I can't fit you into the first, I'll email you and let you know you've been put into the second one. I'm running 4 different groups over the first 4 weeks, and then the same 4 groups over the second 4 weeks. So that's the way I'm doing it at the moment. If I have a lot of demand, then I'll run those particular groups again. If I don't have a lot of demand for groups, then I'll try and adapt them or change them depending on your feedback, what sort of things you'd like to do. At this stage, I'm only trialing 1 group a week, but I'm hoping that going forward, I'll be able to do more. So it's just the start. It's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. Alrighty, thank you so much for your support. I want to say it's fabulous because I'm doing these groups based in what people have wanted, asked for, requested. And for me, that is the absolute joy of being able to bring messages of spirit to you, because you give me the feedback to do what's right for you to spiritually grow. And I just think that's a wonderful journey. Okay, so today is Tuesday, the 12th of May. I just had a little reminder, it's someone's birthday today, so I need to send a message. And we have the Page of Wands coming through. I'm using the Tarot Mucha here. Now the Page of Wands, the pages all represent messengers. They're not cards of action. They're cards of messages only. Sometimes this message can come through something formal. Could be a letter, an email, or a text. At other times, the messages may come sort of inadvertently or through other people and unintentionally. So it may be you overhear something. It may be that you are reminded of something, or even that the universe is bringing messages through to you. But the pages can do a lot of messaging in that regard. They could also bring the messages through in your dreams. So don't discount your dreams if you're dreaming of certain things, because this is what these fellas do. Now, the Page of Wands is someone who's got a message of passion. Now, this could be a message from someone you know, sort of giving you some sort of, passionate message or something that you feel passionate about. Behind this, we have the Judgment card. So you're getting some sort of message here about a rebirth, a chance to do something again, something that didn't go well the first time around, or didn't yield you the response the first time around that perhaps you expected. Sometimes it's just when we've been doing inner work and we get a chance to start living our lives in a very different way. So you could be having an awakening. It can also be someone else is having an awakening, and maybe you're getting some sort of message from someone who's had some sort of jolt from the universe, some sort of information, enlightenment message from the universe, and wants to talk to you about it. Okay, so this is about the future. So this person who's awakened here has some sort of impact on your future, because you're waiting here for this person to come in. The Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. So it could be that you've done the awakening yourself and now you're ready to move into your future. It could be that you've had a message from Spirit to say you're ready now to move forward, that you've done the work that you needed to do. But can be a very potent message too, because this Three of Wands can be life-changing for you. And behind that, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles could be the person you're hearing from, but it also could be your energy. You can see him looking up at this pentacle. So maybe now he sees what he needs to do. Maybe he's understanding his journey now. He's found that stable energy that he needed. He's very focused on that pentacle. So for some of you, it may be some sort of enlightenment about work. You could have had some sort of training or new information that will help you move forward and get another job. You could be offered a job with the Page of Wands. This here says to me there's something that you've received, some sort of message or some sort of information you've received now that's helping you see how to either make money going forward or how to follow your life path, which would bring you in the funds you need to do what you need to do. Very, very strong here. So if you've been waiting for information on how to move forward, a lot of people say, I've been doing this all my life and now I want something new to do. I want to find a new direction. And sometimes we say to the universe, what are we meant to be doing? What is our direction in life? What, skills do we need? What do we need to train in? What do we need to learn? And very often, we're given that information to help us move forward. So I feel like you're getting something along those lines here. So the Seven of Cups is coming. So you may have actually asked the universe what direction to take. And maybe here you have a lot of different options, but this can also create confusion when you have too many things to look at. So maybe you've been trying to work your way how to go forward, but there's been so much information coming through. Maybe you haven't been able to disseminate with the information or through the information exactly what you want to do. And I feel that you're getting some sort of answers here that are helping you move in a new direction. And there's the wand that page was carrying. So it's like the message now becomes your gift. So the message given to you now becomes the new path. And this is why you're standing there with the Three of Wands, looking in the new direction. Something passionate that you've wanted to do. I feel that this here is showing me that you've been researching and you may have been doing some work around what you needed to do, but I wouldn't worry. It looks like the universe is coming through in that Judgment card to show you exactly the direction you need to go in. Sometimes we sort of feel it deep within us, but we don't really know how to manifest that. And I feel here you're learning to manifest. This dream is becoming a reality here, whatever it is for you. And it's going to bring in this beautiful stability here. It's going to bring in this energy of knowing that you're sort of in the right place now. Beautiful reading. Okay, look, Ten of Pentacles coming out. So you're heading towards your own abundance here, whatever this is for you. Okay, and we have the Four of Cups. So to me, this means the mundane is not going to serve you any longer. I love it. I love it completely. So there's sort of this feeling here that what you've been doing up till now has not been satisfying. Whatever you've been doing in your life maybe leaves you with a bit of an empty feeling inside, and maybe you're a bit disillusioned by what's been offered to you with this card as well. So I really feel like sort of this rebirth is going to give you a chance to turn your whole life around. So for example, because of the COVID thing, you may have lost a job, or you may have decided that the job you were doing was not the right job for you. So you might be using this time now to work out which direction to go in. And I feel like if you tune in, if you go into yourself, meditate, whatever it takes for you, that you're going to get the messages that are going to help lead you in the right direction to do work that satisfies you, to do the work that you want to do. Really nice reading. And there you are, Queen of Swords, taking it up here. And letting go of those things that no longer serve you, allowing things to be released, allowing energies to go. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands here. So there's some fear about leaving your comfort zone here. There's some fear for some of you about leaving what you're used to. So say, for example, you have a dream to be, Spirit's saying a zookeeper. I don't know why. So somebody may be wanting to be a zookeeper. And you've got a dream to be a zookeeper, but all you've ever done is serve beer behind the bar. And so you've only ever done bar work. And all you've wanted is to be a zookeeper. And you keep thinking, I want to be a zookeeper. That is Spirit and the universe saying to you, this is your higher purpose. You may be a zookeeper who wants to work behind a bar and constantly get the messages of working behind the bar. Whatever it is your life's work. And no work is underestimated. Everybody has a role. But you need to be doing what makes your heart sing. You need to be doing what makes you feel good. Because if you're going to carry out the work that's important for this universe, it needs to make you feel good inside too. This is not something that's thankless. It's not something you come home every day from and go, well, at least I earned money. No, this is to be something that makes you feel good about what you're doing. And if you're feeling good, then you are on your right life path. And if you're feeling good being a zookeeper or you're feeling good doing bar work, then that is all you need. So a lot of people feel that their life path is something very different from what they're doing. But what's different is if you're not enjoying doing what you're doing, or if it's not feeling right for you, that is not your life path. Your life path must be something that, you know, you feel satisfied by, you are happy doing, and nobody can tell you any different. And you don't have a dream of being something different. You are very comfortable where you are. And if you feel that way, then you are on your right life path. Don't be looking for something more if you are satisfied where you are. Here we have someone who's fearful of change. This isn't about not wanting to change. It's the fear of change that's stopping some of you from going after what you want. And that's okay. Sometimes we build walls around ourselves because we feel that if we can't accomplish what we're doing, or it doesn't work out for us, then, you know, we failed. And there's no such thing as failing. There's only going back and doing it again and learning from experience. And if you don't fail, how do you know that you haven't got it right? So our fear of failure is really quite unwarranted, because it teaches us how to do it better next time, what things to avoid, what are the pitfalls. And I feel like here that maybe for some of you, this change in what you're doing is actually making you feel fearful. You want to do it. I can see you want to do it. And I think you're being given the opportunity now to move ahead on something. So it may hear that you have a particular course being offered to you. You could walk into somewhere and the message could be on a board saying that they're offering this particular course that you want to do. Whatever it is for you, something is telling you now it's time to consider what you want from your life. As I always say to people, you only get one chance at life. You get one chance, you get more than one chance at a career. And your career motives, your career ideas, your life path may change, because that's, you know, maybe how it needs to be for you to have, you know, satisfaction in life. If you're doing a job that you don't like doing, well, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. But then prepare for what you want to do. Because if you want to be a zookeeper, then there's nothing stopping you from going after that. Okay, I just want to put a couple of cards here on this. So I have the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful, and the Fool card. So you will take the leap. So the Nine of Wands is being clarified by a card that shows celebration, change, and taking opportunities now that come into you. So for many of you, you're going in a different direction here. This rebirth is allowing you, and it may be that the change is allowing you to rebirth too. But whatever it is, you are definitely moving in a different direction. You're definitely thinking about how you can do this now and how you can make it work out for you. So I have the card of All Tied Up. So that's the card 23. I don't think I've read this card before. It's brand new to me. Sometimes I think they just stick extra cards in the deck when I'm not looking, because I don't see them and I think, wow, I don't know how I missed that. Okay, let's see what this says. So this is lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. So this card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body and arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you or stopping you from moving forward. Or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you've waited for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. this isn't technically the case for you. What's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. Wow, isn't that a beautiful card for that reading? Alrighty, have a wonderful day.